So I finished up the form for creating a new gig, and this is what it looks like. So I'll first show you the form, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the browser. So essentially, this is what it looks like right here. So I got rid of everything on the left, centered everything, and made it a 2-column form. Now we're still missing a few things, like we have the category option that we don't have here yet, and we'll build that in later. But first, let's just go ahead and try to create one. So test 100 Denver, hello world, create gig. Now right here it's telling us we're missing a template of gigs create. Now if we go into our gigs controller, we're actually not saving that gig. So when we create a new one, we're actually not saving it yet. So what we'll want to do is say gig.save and then redirect to the gig that you've just created. So now let's go back into the browser. I like going back and just clicking the button again. You can do refresh if you'd like. Now it says you don't have a show action in your gigs controller. So we'll have to go ahead and create that. And here, do a refresh. Now it's going to tell us that we don't have a template, a view. So we'll go into our app, views, gigs, create a new HTML ERB. Now here we are. We have our show page. Now there's nothing here yet because we haven't included anything in here, and we don't even have the footer, I don't believe. So that's one thing that we forgot to do in the last video, or in the video where we did the header partial, is to also put the footer in a partial. So let's do that right now. So let's take this footer part in the new HTML ERB file. Just copy, and in our layouts header, new file, save it as underscore footer HTML ERB. And then in our show page, actually in our new page, we can get rid of the footer here, and we'll do what we want to do, what we did in the for the header. Put it in the application HTML ERB. We could just copy this if we'd like. Footer. So now if we do a refresh, we should see that, but we do not. Layouts, footer, render. Do a refresh here. Now let's try this again. Got the footer there. One. It's not showing up on the show page for some reason, and maybe I'm wondering if that's because yes, because we don't have any content in here yet. So see, the footer is actually pushed all the way up top here, and that's just part of the template. So let's actually show the show page here. So let's go into our downloads page, or our downloads folder, where we've downloaded our HTML template, and in here I believe this is the template that we want. This is what a gig should look like. So what I'm going to do is just copy that entire folder and then put it in the show page, or show view here. Now if I do a refresh, this is what we get. And then at the bottom here, you'll get two footers because the HTML template here still gives us the footer right here. And that's okay. We'll clean this up in a bit here. So there you have it. We've created a new gig from the form, and then we've redirected it to the gig that we've just created. In the next lesson, we'll actually make this dynamic and have it truly show the gig information.